a beautiful day here in the world, and we really need to just to keep moving forward. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode here of the Survival series. Now, the first episode was crazy. Clanic and I ripping around, having fun, and just playing Minecraft, and it was genuinely a fun time, but you noticed in that episode, I don't really know how I've edited it together yet. I'm kind of starting this one right away, but that episode, we really struggled with food and stuff, and that hasn't really changed. I'm still struggling, and we still don't have food. So we have this area, right? And it's a nice area. And I don't want to wreck it with a mob farm just yet. And we are surrounded by just a mass amounts of ocean. So I thought for episode 2, we could go ahead and maybe construct ourselves a basic little mob farm that we can use as an XP farm and as a way to get bones. So that's probably what we're going to be doing that is what we're going to be doing in this episode, but I need to get some materials gathered first, so I need to make a decision right off the bat, to be honest with you. I need to figure out if we're going to go deeper into the mine. Do we? I feel like it's not a bad idea. Like, do we go deeper? Do we go deeper down here? It seems smart. That actually seems like the best play. So I'm going to just go down to bedrock. No, but I want stone. Okay, I just need to, I need to formulate a plan. You gotta give me a minute here. Alright, after some consideration, I think I've landed on a building block. I think we're gonna use birchwood. We've got a lot of it here. It's renewable. I can just go ahead and replant this after so we don't have to decimate the world. And I wanted this area cleared out anyway, so it's kind of a win-win for me. I can just go through, completely clear out these trees, which gives me a large quantity of wood, and then we can head over to a place kind of far away and build ourselves a little bit of a mob farm. Nothing crazy, nothing that's gonna, well, I was gonna say change the game for us, but it will. It will actually open up so many doors for this series, just having that basic mob farm. So that's my plan. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna decimate a forest, maybe even more than this forest, because there's a large area that I have to work with here, and then we're gonna just get a mob farm. Like, it just seems like the most logical thing to do here. I wonder, is it gonna be quicker than, I gotta make it so spiders don't come though. Okay, I got so many things to do. This mob farm, it needs to be for XP too, right? It's gotta be for XP too, so I gotta do some planning. I gotta plan this out. So now, after formulating what I feel is a decent plan, we're gonna head out into the ocean and we're gonna try to build a mob farm. Now, it's gonna be your typical mob farm, you know, the flushing floors, everything that you kind of need to do, but I want to go all out with this one. But I'm learning how to show my process a little bit better, so let's get started at this, shall we? Now, I'll be totally honest with you. In this moment, I meant to time-lapse starting this farm and everything, but what I recorded is way later in the process for some reason. I don't know. I'm still learning. I'm learning how to make proper Let's Plays for your faces. So let's just see if things get out of hand. Spoiler, they do. Okay, so this thing may have gotten out of hand a little quicker than I expected it to, but what the heck is going on here? How does this even happen? What is this? Where did they come from? Why are they... Oh, that's not good. I am the mob farm. Okay, so, note to self. Torches. Probably use torches. But, we're gonna jump down and look how ugly this thing is. It's brutal. It's gotta be so ugly down there. So I've actually burned through all of my oak wood, just putting the oak wood, spruce, oh my god, birch wood, putting the frame together. Oh, wait a second. It's not terrible. Okay. No, this isn't bad. No, this isn't bad at all. I'm okay with this, but wow, this is really disorienting. Oh my god. I'm okay with this, actually, but I need more material to at least get one platform. I think the farm is probably only going to be 5, because it's a lot. Boats are terrible to drive around. I hate boats. Oh, that's not bad at all. I'm not mad at this at all. I can make it look pretty, maybe, probably. We're gonna try. All right, well, it's come time to pretty much turn everything on. I've got water in place. We have tested it. The farm does function pretty much the way I wanted to. So I came inside, got all the platforms running, and I made it so it's finished. It's done. And then I looked up. And then I realized there's still a hole in the ceiling. Now, I don't know if you guys know, this is only episode 2. We're only on episode 2. I can't fly. I have to build back up there. I hate myself sometimes. And my axe was almost broken, so I started using that wood one. I got it done. It broke right on the last block, so I have to break this by hand, put it in place, and now we have somewhat of a working farm. It should. Well, I know it does. It gives us materials, but there's a certain material I have in mind that I actually want. So let's go ahead, set this thing up, and try to get something. My genius knows no limits. I'm a genius, actually, and I realized that this mob farm could get us something we didn't actually have. And that's carrots and potatoes. I just came over here and it really didn't take all that long. I've just been farming some mobs here, waiting for them to drop what I needed, and they did. I have it. I have what I need. I'm gonna go grow them. So now it's time for me to make my usual... Jeez, you scared me. Now it's time for me to make my usual decision. Leave it like this because we have a functioning farm, add in a little storage and move on, or do we make this thing pretty? And I made a goal for myself at the beginning of this series. Whoa, my throat just died. Everything has to be pretty. So, yeah, we're gonna make it pretty. Okay, so I'm trying to get better at communicating what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm trying to get better at communicating what I'm doing in the process. So right now, we're going to work on the elevator up to the actual mob farm, because that's important. I don't want to take a ladder this whole time. It sounds awful to take a ladder the whole time. And I have a plan for what this is going to look like. We're just going to need a lot more oak trees, man. Oh wait, no, it's birch. Oh, how could I have mixed that up? Hold up. Have you ever been working on something and then immediately thought of a different idea? I think I just did that. I think I just thought of a different idea that I actually want to do. So that's gonna happen right now. I am going to make this happen. Will it work? God only knows. It's me, but we're gonna make an attempt at it anyway. Now, I don't even know where I am in the video. I genuinely don't know what's happening, but I did some things. And I tore it down, did it again, tore it down, did it again, and then tore it down and did it again. And this is where I've landed at. So the block palette not being a builder is a little more difficult for me because, again, I'm not a builder. I don't know what I'm doing here. So I've been just trying to get details, trying to add in texture and trying to do things that I wouldn't normally do, if I'm being fully honest with you. And then I've changed up, so we have some of the strip logs there, and I think I'm gonna tear down all this and change this to strip logs, and then I can get there, and then do this on the bottom, and then we have to make our way up to the farm area and try to make that top part a circle. I want that to be a circle, and then we can start working on what's gonna be out here. And I think this outer ring needs to be tore down, replaced with something else. It's a lot of me trying to figure out how I want to be as a builder, and I think it's working. I think it's coming along. What do you think? Does this actually look like something decent? I don't know. I think it does. For a mob farm? For a starter mob farm? You gotta be kidding me. For a starter mob farm, this has to be great, right? Like, I have to be doing something right here. Yeah, you read, I got really sick. I'm still very sick. So now this is actually taking place well over a week later from the last clip, and I haven't even logged into my computer within that week. I'm so sick, you have no idea, but I'm back, and I can record again without coughing and wanting to die every 5 seconds. So what we can do is actually look at what I've done. The pillar up really, really got on my nerves, like really got on my nerves. So it's all coming down. I'm tearing this whole thing down, and we're redoing the way we collect these mobs. Oh boy, and tear it down I did. I completely tore down what I'd already done and rebuilt it from the ground up. Now, Clanic gave me the idea of, redoing it to have the killing chamber be up there. So it's a pretty simple concept. We just open up an area and kind of control where they go with the water flow. It's super easy redstone. I'm not even going to go up and show you it, because well, okay, I lied. I'm totally going to show you it. The redstone comes up from this torch tower, goes in, and depending what side we want running, it'll dispense water buckets and take water buckets away, and then it just simply goes up here to a T flip-flop that switches the pistons. So it makes this area just super easy. You just kind of choose which way you want them to go. This one drops into a campfire to kill them. This one gives us XP. It's really not that complicated. And I realized something when I did this. I didn't bring an axe with me. I now have to do this to get down. Consequences to my actions. Oh my goodness. And then we had Clanic come over, and he built us a nice little enchantment area up here, so we can actually get enchants. And it's something I've already done. I went through and got a few enchants, and then I did a little bit of mining, but that's fine. That's between episode stuff. Now, if you're wondering where the drops go when it's in the killing chamber, they just get dropped to the ocean. They drop down here and go nowhere. So next episode, we may need to actually add a collection system down there, but until then, I think we're okay. And I think it's time we finally wrap up this episode. This has been over 2 weeks in the making. Granted, I did get sick, so a week of that kind of got taken away from me. So if you guys are new to the series, I guess pretty much everybody is. It's episode 2. Thank you so much for clicking in for episode 2. If you enjoyed it, you can hit that subscribe button, because this series between Clanic and I is going to be one of the craziest things I think I've ever done in Minecraft, and I'm so excited to bring you guys on the journey. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. I know, I got kind of crazy, and I'm working on making my Let's Plays a little more structured, so things will be a little different next time. So yeah, I appreciate you being here, and I'm gonna go back to being sick, because it isn't gone yet, so I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go have a coughing fit now.